Late one summer night, somewhere on a lonely gravel road in rural North Dakota, a husband and wife were driving home. The roads were empty. The prairie stretched into darkness. Nothing unusual, nothing out of place, until suddenly, the night around them became brighter than day. It wasn't headlights, it wasn't lightning, it wasn't even another vehicle, but it was a light coming from above. This is another episode of Northland MUFON Spotlight Case. Tonight we travel back to 1970, to a case remembered not through photographs, not through radar, but through a story quietly passed down through a family for decades. A story from a lonely stretch of North Dakota road somewhere between Hankinson and Wahpeton. It was late, dark, and according to later accounts, the couple had almost reached home. But then, without warning, an intense light flooded the area around their vehicle. Not from in front, not from behind, but from above. The witness later described the entire area around the car becoming brightly illuminated as if the sun had just turned on. And then something even stranger happened. The engine died. The radio quit. Everything went silent. Was it a mechanical problem? Was it electrical interference? Or was it something far harder to explain? The vehicle sat motionless beneath the light. One witness reportedly urged the other, "Hey, get out and look." But he refused. He didn't move. He just said a single word. Nope. And considering what may have been directly overhead, many people probably would have done the same thing. The witness later could not recall how much time had passed, but at some point the light just disappeared. Eventually the vehicle restarted, and the object reportedly moved away, slowly and silently, drifting into the night sky. Only one thing was certain: they arrived home much later than expected. Why were they so late? But this may not have been an isolated event, because the investigators later looked deeper into reports from southeastern North Dakota, and another story surfaced. A newspaper account from the same area, same year, same night, described two men driving home during the early morning hours near Great Bend. At first they noticed a strange light far ahead. Then they stopped, turned off their vehicle, and watched. The light remained. Then it began moving toward them. The witness later described something difficult to explain. It was a dull orange object, silent and hovering, lighting the entire road. Sound familiar? The object hovered only a short distance away. The underside appeared flat, and the upper portion corrugated. It was large and silent, and unlike anything they had recognized. The object reportedly remained near them for several minutes, and then slowly it started to move away. And the witness decided to follow it. For miles they tracked the object down rural roads. They didn't even need to use their headlights because, according to the report, the road ahead remained illuminated. And then suddenly, it disappeared. It was gone. No sound, no obvious acceleration, just gone. The witness later told friends at church what had happened. And just as many witnesses described before, the teasing started. Questions, laughter, doubt. But despite all of this, he stood by what he saw. He just said one thing: "I know what I saw." Was this a coincidence? Or was it just a misidentification? Or was there something unusual occurring across southeastern North Dakota that night? The investigators noted several similar reports that can be correlated to other reports in the area, such as vehicle interference, bright overhead illumination, possible missing time, and silent movement, and multiple reports emerging from the same region. The original witness reportedly chose not to speak publicly for years, not because they forgot, because they feared people would think they were crazy. And maybe that's one of the most interesting parts of the story, because many mysteries don't disappear. Sometimes they simply become stories people stop telling. And now, decades later, one question still remains. Why were they so late?
Thank you for watching. This has been another Northland MUFON Spotlight Case. If you've seen anything strange in the sky, please comment below and go to northlandmufon.com to learn more. And until next time, keep those eyes to the sky, because you never know what you're going to see.